Well, we just had some water thrown on the truck. I mean, on the car. That's about it. That's about it. No hand wash, no buffing, no armor all, no tire shine, no nothing. Just went in there for an express wash. Throw some soap on the car. And had those little things just buff it on out, man. That's it. That's all. That's all it does. It don't do nothing else. So we about to go up in here, grab something to eat. We're pretty much done door dashing. So I'm about to go up in here and see if my food's ready, so we can get on up out of here. Head to the house, and I'll chop it up with y'all until I come back. Hold on. Yeah, like I said, that's all it is. Just throw some water on the car and call it a day. So today's was a pretty productive day. Uber Eats made my goal. So we're about to go home, eat up right quick. Now I'm debating on whether or not if I should go ahead and hit the tables, but I'm gonna get my son to give me a once over right quick, and then I'll make an appointment for my barber to go ahead and shape me up. But yeah, I got an appointment tomorrow, so luckily I'm off for one more day, going into a short week, and not inspecting too much. Probably start on Tuesday. We'll probably finish out on Saturday, and we'll probably come back on Monday to start over. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty simple week. I got a couple of questions that came through. Lots and lots of videos, calls. I mean, man, I'm not even sure that this one-man band can even keep it up anymore, man. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep pushing. The channel, it's a good channel for everybody. I really appreciate everybody rocking with the channel. I appreciate all of my members and all like that. We're still relevant, man. I mean, I ain't expect to be like this. I thought I was going to be part of the burnout crew. A lot of us YouTubers that was doing the damn thing. Some of us is still here, some of us is not. Some of us is on other platforms and doing well, but I'm still holding it together. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna try and keep it up. We're gonna try and keep it popping. Again, like I said, the DoorDash this morning, pretty good. It wasn't great. DoorDash gave me a few good licks. A lot of it I had to turn away. But I'm gonna have to go with Uber, man. I'm gonna have to go with Uber, bro. Uber is I'm gonna have to admit, Uber is the fire. You know what I'm saying? Uber is like the fire, you know? So yeah. I'm gonna have to get with Uber and rock out with them for a little bit. What else? Ain't nothing else too much, going on. I just feel kind of lively, come on and do my live feed right quick, hang out with you guys, chop it up if you guys have any questions and all like that. How much you think I can make a week doing that full time in Akron, Cleveland area? Not what, door dashing? Listen, Beard. Listen, I'm about to tell you, bro. You don't want to do this full time, man. You don't. You don't want to do this full time, man. Just listen. Just do it part time. Just do it like on your 34 or some shit like that. Get a couple of extra dollars. You know what I'm saying? But full time. Let me explain something. Full time, you're gonna put too much on your car. You're gonna put too much stress on your car. I like that. You're gonna put too much into the taxes, because don't forget, Uncle Sam needs to get paid, bruh. Uncle Sam needs to get paid. And the more money you make with this, the more Uncle Sam gonna have his hand out. So I would just say, just do this part-time. Saturday, if you're home on a Saturday, go out, do a couple of hours. Make sure you give yourself a goal. Don't do backwards orders. Don't, cherry pick. I cherry pick. I don't know how the market is in Akron. I think I did Akron. I was out there when I was visiting my sister, and I did get a couple of good licks, and this was before I got Uber. So I did get a couple of good licks in Akron, but again, man, I don't know. Akron is not my market. So, but I would suggest that you just do this part time. I wouldn't suggest this full time. Sundance Miracle, Philippines, 8th September, caught on YouTube. Okay, David. Okay. What about 16 hours on the weekend? Well, I tell you what, and I'm just talking for me in my market. So let's take today. Let's just take an example for me. So if I would have came home Friday, I would have started my DoorDash out where I work at. Right, I work out near Sandusky, near Cedar Point. Right now it's kind of hot. Right now it's jumping. Right now, Cedar Point is still open. People are still in hotels. There's a lot of restaurants in the area. So I would say up in that area on my way home, I would probably do maybe about 2 hours. So let's say I get off at 5. I'll go up to Sandusky, and I'll DoorDash till about 7. So around that time, depending on what I do out there, I'll just wrap that up. Then I'll start making my way home. And before I get home, there's another hot spot over in Amherst, right? So Amherst is another hot spot. A lot of restaurants. You got a Walmart. You got a Major. A lot of places over there to get some licks. So I stop over there. I'll say maybe about another 2 hours. All right. So this is getting close to, like 10 o'clock. So I would say about time I get home. After doing that, I would get home. I would probably stop downtown first, stay down there for a couple of hours. And then I would make it home about midnight, right? All right, so I'm off on Saturday, okay? So let's just say Saturday, like, I ain't got nothing to do, I don't have no clap session or anything like that. So what I'll do, wash up, get ready and all like that, and I would hit the breakfast run. I would get up. The breakfast run is like, I don't know, like 8 to 12 or some shit like that. I would do the breakfast run. Then I would come home, chill for a little bit, and then I would come back out and hit the mid start of a dinner rush, and that will probably be like from 9 to 5, and then from 9 to maybe like midnight, I switch over to earn by time, because a lot of the orders that's coming in is you're gonna have to go through the drive-through and pick it up, and ain't no telling how that drive-through is gonna be. So with that, Sunday, I will probably come out and do the dinner rush do the breakfast rush on Sunday, and then come home, and then the rest of the day is mine. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, let's say I will have a goal of at least $300. That's my goal for Friday, Saturday, and a little bit of Sunday. That the top part is 300, the bottom part is at least 250, because I know I will make over $100 Saturday, and between Friday and Sunday, I know I will probably hit a 50 or more on Friday, and probably maybe 25 to 50 on Sunday. So the goal is like 300, and I've been tipping on that goal. So, oops. I've been tipping on that goal. But yeah, that's now in your market. I don't know. I can't tell. I won't be able. I can't tell in your market. Maybe you'll make a little bit more. Maybe less. But it's all about you and the goal that you put together. Give me a second. I'll be right back. They should have my food ready. So the good thing about this place right here, I found them off of DoorDash. Yeah, I found this place off of DoorDash. And I've been rocking with them ever since. It used to be another seafood place that was in the same building, but I don't know what happened to them, man. They came in, they was good. They lasted for about a good year. And then all of a sudden, they just they shut it down. I said, wow, like what the hell, man? What the hell? So, yeah, Merle, lockout. Things aren't looking too good. Got a nail in the tire, shaking my head. Another tire issue. Well, you know, I got a roadside business, and like for like nails or some shit like that, I pull a nail out and plug it, but I don't know how that's going to work on a semi truck. Damn, this is good. The fuck? Ooh. I'm not even supposed to be drinking that, but it's good. That shit good. But I'm not supposed to be drinking it though. But I get one. I get one cheat day. I get one. At least one. One cheat day. One day of a cheat. So I would turn on my DoorDash to find me something to get me back down the way, but I'm not going to do that. We're pretty much done. We're done. I was in there watching my Browns. The Browns came through. We almost lost it. We almost let it slip away. Browns, you almost let it slip away in 8 seconds. Old boy threw the Hail Mary into the end zone, and my man almost caught it. So today's a good day, a celebration day. Celebrating the Browns win. We're 1-1. Let's see if we can keep it up. Now listen, I ain't gonna have no hopes. You know, I ain't gonna have no high hopes. You know, a lot of people be putting expectations and a lot of high hopes on the team, only to be let down. But I'm just riding with them. I'm just riding with them as we ride, man. I mean, all I could just hope is that, you know, we can get to the Super Bowl one day, and hopefully that one day is in my lifetime. I would like to see that. I am happy that one of my Ohio teams, even though I don't fuck with the Cincinnati Bengals, but I do in a sense, because it's an Ohio team and they went to the Super Bowl. They didn't win the Super Bowl, but they went to the Super Bowl. See, there's a difference. At least they could say they went to the Super Bowl. They was there. That's all I want the Browns to do. I want the Browns to say that we was there. That's it. That's it. That's it. We was there. We don't have to win it, even though that would be a good thing. But just say that we was there. That's why I'm 100% behind the new stadium. I am. Stadium down at Municipal Park did its thing. It did what it was supposed to do, even though it was rushed. But let me put it to you this way. A lot of things here in Cleveland was rushed. And unfortunately, it was supposed to be a payoff, but it was a payoff that never came. And it's just something that we're Clevelanders just adapted to. We got the casino. We got the thing for the casino. Columbus, Cincinnati, and Toledo, of all places. Toledo, like Toledo, Ohio, of all places, got brand new, built from the ground up casinos. Ground up casinos. Hey, Swamp Girl, go Steelers, drink more water. Okay, stay safe. You dash do. Yes, I do. Yeah. But as far as Cleveland, see, it was around the time that everybody got approved. Every city in Ohio got approved, including Cleveland. Unfortunately, they didn't have nowhere to put a standalone casino in Cleveland. There was a lot of talks about places that they wanted to put, but they wanted one in Cleveland, not the suburbs of Cleveland, in Cleveland. So, of course, the powers that be was like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna post up. We're gonna post up in the old hippies building downtown. Bad idea. It was a good idea, being that it was only supposed to be temporary. It was supposed to be temporary. The idea was to use the land behind the tower and build a standalone casino. Build a standalone casino right there. And they was going to use the hippie building as like a slot machine type deal. Okay, no problem. Unfortunately, 5 years come, nothing. 7 years come, nothing. 10 years come, nothing. Of course, Horseshoe backed out of the deal, which forced the casino to change hands, and it was changed names. So instead of the Horseshoe Cleveland, because the Horseshoe was the one that was like, yo, we want a standalone casino. And everybody that was in the midst of it was like, well, the money ain't coming in, which it is. It is. That casino down there making hella money. But to their standards, the money wasn't money. And they was like, they kept BSing. Then all of a sudden they started making improvements, remodeling, all that shit. And now a horrible location. I ain't gonna cap. Even though I fucks with it, but it's a horrible location. So I'm all for the Brown Stadium. I'm all for the new stadium. I'm all for the new stadium to be out in Brook Park. They got the land, they got the space, and they can make it into a dome, and they can make it into a power play. You see what Minnesota did? Minnesota got I forgot the name of the dome stadium that they got, but after they did that, they got the Super Bowl. I was out there for that Super Bowl, by the way. But they got the Super Bowl, man. So I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. I'm definitely all for it. Merle, Prime, and Maverick. Hold on. You say this is the 5th tire blowout. God damn it, man. Never had this issue with any other company I work for. Prime and Maverick. God damn, bro. I don't know what to say. I had plenty of blowouts, and as a matter of fact, I got a story time of a blowout in Kansas. Was that Kansas? That was Kansas. I know I was on. I think I was on 80. Yeah, I was on 80. And I had a couple of major issues. That blowout on 80 wasn't the first, but I was on 80 all day. The inner trailer tandem tire blew, and of course it blew off the mud flap. So the mud flap arm was like bent into the tires. So of course we had to get 2 tires for that, and he actually had to cut off the mud flap bracket, which unfortunately the company wanted us to drive the trailer back. Now mind you, we're in Kansas. You want us to drive the trailer back to Ohio without a mud flap. I mean, it was done. I didn't do it. The guy, they had me switch with a guy. I could have did it. And I honestly felt some kind of way because I had to swap with a driver that had a load that was going up into Michigan, and I was running out of hours. I actually ran out of hours when I got up to Michigan. Got into the door. I got there on time, and the dispatcher thought it was a great idea for me to get up there and put the tight deadline on your boy. So, but yeah, that's a story time. I got plenty of them from the previous company. I'm just holding on a little bit before I tell my story of experience with my previous company. There's a few things that's going on in the background before I speak. So, but yeah, I had a blowout. I had a blowout, tire blowout that had me hemmed up on the highway damn near 10 hours. Then I had the engine blew. The engine blew on the highway. I wasn't hemmed up on the highway, out there. But that's a crazy story too. So, like I said, just hang tight. I got some stories. I got some stories. My time was with the company. I ain't gonna say I was the perfect employee, the perfect driver. Nobody is. Whoop! I ain't gonna say I'm the perfect driver, but I got some stories. I definitely got some stories. Virgo the trucker. I'm back in the city. What city is that, bro? Virgo the trucker. Finna make an in-depth video on Covenant. Okay. Did you have to do teams with them? I know Covenant is a team company. They prefer you to do teams. Now, if you don't come in there with your own team driver, I think they'll match somebody up with you. Now, you know what? Now, back in the day when I started with US Express, the idea of teaming, I really touched on it. I touched on the fact that, maybe I would team because US Express was pushing it. They was pushing the team. They was pushing the team thing, and they say, "Yo, you can make money, yada yada yada. You can make all this money if you stay out for 45 days. You'll make extra money, yada yada yada." And I was entertaining it for a little bit. It really came across my mind, to entertain it. But I was like, nah, I was like, nah, I'm cool. I talked to a few people. I actually had a couple of people that I was entertaining, but after talking to them and stuff like that, man, I was like, nah, I'm cool. Cause teaming with somebody, you and that person, especially if you don't know that person, you and that person gotta literally be on the same page. You feel me? And me, I'm on a team with a female. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want a team with a dude. I never wanted to team with a dude. I wanted to team with a female. It was just a gang of brothers that kept calling me up like, "Yo, I hear you looking for a team driver." Yeah, I am. But you sound like a dude and not a female, my guy. He was like, "Well, yeah, oh, that's what you want, a female. Why you want a team with it?" I don't know. I'd rather team with some soft legs than some hard legs, bruh. I mean, see, I'm all about the money. I ain't all about nothing else. I ain't all about getting in the pants. I'm not all about trying to get a lick on this chick or nothing like that. If she's about the money, I'm about the money. We're gonna go and get it. We both got to be on the same page as far as home time goes, because you could probably live in Georgia. I live up here in Ohio. And how the home time is gonna mesh or something like that, because I know I gotta drop you off in Georgia and then come up 75 to Ohio, and then when we get back together I gotta go back down 75 and pick you right back up, and we're gonna get back at it. That's what it's about. That's what I feel what teaming is about, especially if you don't know the person that you're teaming with. Both of y'all have to be one with each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta have each other's back as well, because while you in the sleeper berth sleeping, you're putting your life in that unknown person's hands. So I would say this for anybody that's thinking about teaming and teaming with somebody that they don't know. I would treat it like an interview. I really would. I would treat it like an interview. I would try to get their mental, their background, sit there, talk. maybe go out on one load or something like that, just to get a vibe. But other than that, other than that, man, had horrible experience with 3 different. Oh, here we go. My mental health is more important than team. Let's do this interview whenever you got to. Hey, bro, reach out, my guy. Reach out, man. Reach out. The phone number. You ready? 216-600-2090. Text me. And we'll get that conversation in, man. We'll get that conversation in. And yeah, I want to hear it. My guy. Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. All right, well, I'm about to get on up out of here. I got my food, got me some clothes, got my other stuff. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about my dentist appointment tomorrow. So, Shape World. I almost came to Cincinnati. All the way from Houston? I thought you was local. Oh, you must be got a job interview or something like that. All right, but hey, Shape, unfortunately you're a little late. Sorry about that. But hey, we've been playing telephone tag. We've been playing telephone tag for the last few days, man. So I'm about to get off the live. So as soon as I get off the live, you can hit me. All right? As soon as I get off the live, you can hit me. Because I still want to holler at you because I noticed something in one of your people's live feeds. And I wanted to conversate with you on that. But for everybody else, y'all, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's get back together next week. Make sure you peep out the new video that's popping up tomorrow around 8 o'clock in the evening. All videos, well, I ain't going to say all videos, but all the scheduled videos are now, I got to the part where the algorithm is giving me a good feedback on when I post. So all videos will be posted around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. If you guys want to see the videos beforehand, before they get posted, because once I get finished editing, I just throw all of the edited videos when I get finished with them into the membership. Now, if you guys want to see them beforehand, then go ahead and hit that membership. It's only 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make money off you guys or anything like that. I'm not asking you guys for no money or nothing like that. It's 99 cents if you want to support the channel. All right. Of course, if you want, there's other ways in the thing that you can support the channel. But basically, now, how YouTube is now, just support the channel by liking, you know what I'm saying? Liking and sharing the video, the subscriptions, if y'all want to subscribe to the channel, that's all fine. I appreciate it. It's not necessary, but if you guys engage with the content, I really appreciate that more. So I'm going to get on up out of here. You guys take it easy, and I'll come back at y'all with another one. Peace.